Hey, everybody. I'm Steph.
I'm Michael
Today we're checking out Joan of Arc, Orleans, Draw and Write.
from Capstone Games. So, this draw and write game is plays 1 to 5 players and plays in approximately 45 minutes.
It's funny because it's draw and write, but normally you'd think draw like drawing, you're drawing a picture. But you're actually drawing from the bag. So it's like a play on words in a way.
That's right.
It's funny. I like it. I think that's clever. And if you're familiar with Orleans, the base game, I think you'll find a lot of similarities what's going on in this game, and you'll pick up the icons really easily.
Let me show these, and everyone who has played Orleans knows what these are.
Yeah, these are the guys.
These are the guys. And so if you have the BGG upgrade bits for Orleans, they would work just fine for this.
I highly recommend it.
Absolutely.
I recommend it.
Put them back in the bag.
Into the bag they go.
Into the bag. So, Alex is playing Power Wash Simulator while being distracted. So I also like simulator games. I'm going to check that out, Alex. So, in Orleans Draw and Write, you are going to be drawing tokens out of a bag and drafting them to fill up spots on your map. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Yeah.
So if you are playing anything other than the solo game, you're going to be on this side of the map. If you're playing the solo game, you're going to be playing on this side. Now, out of all of you've got a huge pad of paper here. And although I think it's nice that they have the solo on the back, if you're going to be playing with people most of the time, you're going to burn through this score pad rather quickly, because 1 page per game, and you can't use the back side unless you're playing solo, obviously. So, turning this over to the correct side, the first thing you need to do is to mark off the number of bags that do not correspond to the number of players. What this is the number of bags of followers that you are going to be going through in the game. In a 2-player game, we're going to be going through this bag 2 times. So once all of the followers are gone from this bag, we're going to cross off a bag. And if the last bag is drawn, is marked off, that's the end of the game. So we are going to go through the bag twice. All right. For your first game, they recommend to not even use these location cards. Why do they do that? Because the locations that you can pick up are all on your sheet. So if you are playing with the cards, you don't need this spot on your sheet. If you are not using the cards, then you definitely need these on your sheet. These spots correspond to these cards. And the cool thing is that the game is variable. You're going to have some cards in some games and some cards not in. I believe there are 6 per type, 6 level 1s, 6 level 2s, 6 level 3s. You're going to be using 4 of them. So it's going to be a similar, but not identical game each time. So we are going to use these cards. Notice that we've got the tops of these cards hidden. The only thing missing is the name of the location. Otherwise, it really doesn't matter. All of the tops of these cards are all the same. So all of these cards in this left-hand row are all Roman numeral 1, meaning a level 1 card. And they all cost 1 coin. So it really doesn't matter. The effects are the important parts that you need to pay attention to. So, also in a 3-player game, you cross off the part of the map labeled 4+. And that is everything down here. So all of this is unavailable in our game.
We can't even get to 22.
We can't get to 22, which is the one that you love. And in a 2-player game, you're going to cross off this area marked 3+. So you're not going to get any of this down here at all.
Wow.
It cuts off a lot of the map, but that's fine. That increases tension in a 2-player game.
Oh, for sure.
So with that done, you'll also not be needing these cards here. These are for solo play only. So disregard all of those cards. So what you're going to do every round is you're going to draw followers from the bag. In a 2-player game, you're going to draw 5 followers. Sorry, I should mention. At the start of every bag, you're going to draw out a number of followers you're basically going to get rid of them from the bag. So in a 2-player game, you're going to get rid of 2 random followers. In a 4-player game, also 2 followers. In a 3 or 5-player game, you get rid of 3 followers. So here are the random followers we're getting rid of. This farmer and this merchant, not available for use.
Oh.
Just going to put them off to the side here. So we're going to draw in a 2-player game 5 followers. In every other player count, it's number of players plus 1. So for 3 players, draw 4. For 4 players, draw 5. For 5 players, draw 6. And there's a reason for that. I'll tell you in just a minute. So let's go ahead and draw 5 followers. 2 grays, a red, a blue, and a black. So merchant, knight, sailor, I believe, and a couple of priests. I believe that's what they are.
Demon.
Right. So, let's pick a first player. Alexa, flip a coin.
Okay. If you're watching in chat, you can vote with channel points. Who do you think is going to win? Tails.
Tails is me.
That's you.
I'm going to choose one of these followers to take. And then I'm going to use the follower to perform a single action. And then I am going to, then Steph is going to take one of these followers. Then I'm going to take one. She's going to take one. I'm going to take one. Hey, now we're out of followers. I'm going to pass the bag to Steph, and it's going to be her turn. So in a 4-player game, let's assume that it's me, Steph, Susan, and James. That would be me, Steph, Susan, James, me again. The bag shifts to Steph, and basically Steph becomes first player at that point. I will get first and last pick of these. Now, in a 2-player game, it's going to be pretty much similar, except I get first, third, and fifth pick.
Yeah.
Steph gets second and fourth pick. Then Steph gets first, third, and fifth pick. I get second and fourth pick. So it's really elegant how the tokens all get used up, and then the next player is going to basically be start player. There's not really a start player, but they get first pick of the new batch of 5 followers. So, up to 3 times during the game, when you take a follower, you can ignore the thing that you drew and instead use it as a monk. To do so, you're going to cross off the leftmost monk section. Notice that here says 1, 2, and 4 points. If these are not crossed off during the game, you're going to get 1 plus 2 plus 4 points. So the first monk you cross off, it's going to cost you 1 point at the end of the game. So try not to do it if you don't need to do it. However, please note, there are no monks in the bag. In order to get a monk, you're going to have to either get a monk from a bonus or get a monk from using this action. So I could draft this, ignore that it's blue, and use it as a yellow monk. And I'll mark that off, and I take my monk action. I'll explain that, taking the monk action, in a minute. So notice that some of the locations have an equal plus on it. For example, the archives here. Whenever you draft one of these priests, now you'll have to forgive the art department on this. They're using all of the same colors that were in Orleans, and sometimes they are hard to see whether it is brown or gray or black. A lot of them can look similar, but this one is actually the gray follower. You can sort of tell from the background of the person right there. This location basically means anytime you draft this token, you also get a bonus book. So just keep in mind, if you draft the left side, you get some sort of bonus.
I think he's a scholar. I don't know. I don't remember the theme of.
I am not sure. Also, strangely enough, they don't tell you what they are. They basically just show you a picture and say, this is what it is. Or they say you got 27 followers, 5 of the black one, 5 of the red one, and they don't tell you what they are. But if you've played Orleans, you know pretty much that this is the farmer, this is the merchant, etc. So,
yeah,
etc., etc., etc. So, now, keep in mind, this equals plus action does not happen when you get a bonus. Anyone who's played Roll and Rights knows that actions give you bonuses and give you more bonuses and give you more bonuses. This doesn't mean when you get a bonus action of this, this is specifically when you draft this token and not when you do this from any other action. So, if the bag is empty, like I mentioned, you're going to cross off the number. You're going to take all of the tokens that were used, put them back in the bag, draw 2 more back out, or 3 more, depending on player count, and you're going to keep going with the game. There should be exactly enough tokens. If there's not, maybe you messed something up along the way. So, after you have taken a follower, one of these 5 followers, you are going to choose one of these options. You can do a standard action, which are all up here. You can perform a location action, which are up here. For example,
if you own it.
If you own it. I can't just take this just because I want it. If I have built this, then this is unavailable to Steph, by the way. When I draft a scholar, when I use a scholar for the action, rather, get 3 books. This is different from this. This is when you draft, you get a bonus of a book. This is you will use your scholar for 3 books. And you will do that instead of the standard action. I will explain all the standard actions momentarily.
Azul disagrees.
So, the last thing you can do if you don't want to do one of those things is you can fill 1 beneficial deed follower circle, and those are all at the top. Behold, all of these are the beneficial deed follower circles up at the top. Let's say that I draft the blue guy right here. I can either use this guy as his standard action. I can use this guy for a location action if I have a location that deals with him, or I can fill a beneficial deed follower circle, which means I can mark off this blue space. None of the other ones have blue spaces. And then if I do this, I'm going to get whatever bonus is right here in the light yellow spot. If for some reason I have marked off the second one, I get the beige bonus as well. If I have marked off the third one, I also get the light beige action here, and I get this bonus yellow action below. Now, just because this looks sort of yellow, I mean a bright, bold yellow action right here. Furthermore, this is now gone for everyone else in the game. So if I'm the first to mark off all 3 of these on this number 1 beneficial action, Steph can no longer do any of the 3. If she has done one of them, that's fine, but she can no longer do any more. What's the question, Steph?
No.
Okay. So that is I've pretty much adequately explained location action and the beneficial deed follower circles up here. Those are both fairly easy. The standard actions is basically the meat of the game. So if you draft a farmer, let me try to get this under here. If you draft a farmer, you can mark off a good in the warehouse. Here is your warehouse. You can cross off any of these boxes in any row, but you must do it from left to right. When you get to the end of a row, you're going to get this many points at the end of the game. Notice it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are harder to get on the bottom than the wheat on top. Also, whenever you have crossed off the first one in each column, you are also going to get some sort of bonus. All of these beige bonuses can be claimed by anyone. The bright yellow bonuses can be claimed only by the first player who gets here. So, the first player to fill up this column, obviously they filled up their warehouse. Remember, you can go from left to right. If you've also managed to get everything from left to right, you get what's called a citizen. You'll notice that there are several places that have these bright yellow citizens here and here and here, and several other places on the map and on the board. The citizens are going to be worth points for you at the end of the game. So the more you have, the better. Let's move on to the soldier standard action. That's this red guy here. Notice that the standard action is draw a land route. Everyone starts on the map in Orleans. That's the big O here in the middle. Whenever drawing a land route, you are going to draw from Orleans to somewhere. So maybe I want to go from Orleans to 6. I will draw an arrow going to 6. It doesn't matter if it's an arrow or just a line, just something that you know you have taken this land route, and you're going to get whatever bonus is right here. Usually it's some sort of good in your warehouse. Remember, you're going to cross them off from left to right. Well, actually, you can't see where I've written the 6. So draw a line from Orleans to 6, and you're going to get this wheat right here. If I get another land route in the future, I can start from Orleans and go to 3. Or I can start from 6 and go to 5. It is your choice. Now, you don't mark anything off on these houses. You are just going to mark off the land route itself. So let's go ahead and quickly talk about the blue guy's standard action because it relates to the knight's special action. You can either take a coin or claim a sea route. So let's say I was in Orleans and number 6. Well, there's no sea routes from 6, so I have to start from Orleans. Let's say I'm going to go to 9. I'm going to claim this sea route to 9 and take the cheese along the way. This cheese is still available for Steph, by the way, if she were to also do this sea route. And let's say I get a land route later. I can start my land route where my sea route ended. I can go from 9 to 8. So whether you're taking a land route or a sea route, as long as it has some sort of connection back to Orleans, it is legit. Now, let's say you didn't want to take a sea route. You wanted to take a coin instead. Well, that's what the coin track is for over here. You can claim these coins by circling them from left to right, and you can start on any row you want. However, you must go specifically from left to right. When you spend coins, you have to spend them. You can spend them from anywhere, but you only get these column bonuses after you have spent coins. Notice this part up here. It says when you place coins and you've placed them all the way across, you get this bonus When you mark off coins, meaning when you've spent coins, you get the column bonuses. Notice that the light bonus is available for everyone. The yellow bonus is available for only the first person to claim this column. So if Steph gets this first, I am unable to claim this yellow bonus. I can still get the little light colored bonus, but I cannot get the yellow bonus. This yellow bonus here, you'll notice that these all have shields on them. Those shields correspond to this shield track. Notice it's just a bunch of points. You're going to circle these from left to right. They're going to give you 1 point, and then 2 points, and then 3 points the more shields you mark off. So those are super good to have too. Notice that there is a free monk action here, and points, and citizens. So all sorts of good bonuses that you can get here. Let's see, which ones have I not talked about yet? I've not talked about the merchant, the scholar, and the, what is that, the farmer, I believe?
Thought you talked about the farmer.
No, the farmer I have. What is this guy? I'm not sure what the lumberjack. That's what this guy is, the woodsman.
Woodsman, yeah.
So with the woodsman, you can either, this is a brown token. We don't have any of them out at the moment. But he will let you have a coin, or you can cross off one of your coins and claim a trading post. You can claim a trading post only that nobody else has claimed. With the exception of Orleans, everyone can claim Orleans. So which trading posts can you mark off? The ones that you have a route to. So at the moment, I could claim Orleans, or 6, or 9, or 8, because I have a route going to those 4 cities. Once I have claimed one of those, Steph has to mark it off her sheet. She can no longer claim it unless she has access to a super cool location power, meaning X'd out trading post she can build on. So that is one of the locations. So that is the woodcutter action. 2 more to go. There is the scholar standard action, which is basically draw an X on the book track, or the development track. So you're going to go from left to right along the bottom. As you pass over things, you're going to get those associated bonuses. Obviously, if it is a bright yellow bonus, only one player can get those. Anybody can get the other bonuses as they go past them. Notice that there are stars along the bottom. That is going to be worth a multiplier for victory points at the end of the game. I'll explain how those work with in-game scoring here in a second. Last but not least, the merchant special action is either take a coin or buy a location card. Those are those location cards up here. How do you buy a location card? Well, if you want a level 1 location, you cross off 1 coin and you take this card, and it's no longer available for anybody but yourself. Now, at the start of the game, you can only purchase level 1 cards. Once anyone has purchased a level 1 card, the level 2 cards are available for everyone. You don't have to do a level 1 before you do a level 2. If Steph's done a level 1, I'm clear for level 2. Then if I've purchased a level 2, she's clear to build a level 3, and so on, and so on. Level 1 and 2 cards are worth 1 card. They cost you 1 coin. Levels 3, 4, and 5 cost you 2 coins. And obviously, the farther over they are, generally the better they are. So, and you want to have some sort of strategy that's going to let you do interesting things. You probably would not want 2 different cards that gave you bonuses for the same type of token, because you can only, like if I drafted this knight, I can't use it both for this and for this. I can't take a land action and a book as well as 2 land actions. I would have to choose the standard action or one of these 2 location actions. So that would not be helpful. You can use a draft action as well as a location action if you have both. Hopefully that is clear. That is basically it for the standard actions. Remember that the monk, remember when I said that you can draft a monk? You can ignore what you've got and draft a monk instead. Monks are always wild cards. If you are going to put a monk over here on these tokens, on these spots here, you cannot mark either of these guys. You must mark a monk. But for anywhere else on your sheet, monks count as any token type. So you can substitute a monk for anything, just not up here for the what are those called? Beneficial deed follower circles.
Well, there are some that require monks.
There are some, well, that's what I'm saying. There are some that require monks. Keep in mind that a monk can only be used to fill a monk circle up here, cannot fill any other type of follower circle. But for any other thing, monks can be used for any of these actions or any of the location actions. Monks can be used in place of anything. So yeah. That is pretty much everything on the sheet. So how do we calculate end game scoring? You are going to score the number of trading posts you have plus the number of citizens you have. Add those together and multiply it by that little star count that I mentioned on the development track. The farther you move along the development track, the higher your multiplier is going to be for this score here. You're also going to add up any sort of shields you've collected from your warehouse, the shields you've collected from your coin area, the shields that you have not marked off on your monk track, and the shields that you have collected, the little victory point shields that you've collected from this shield track here. All of those together will give you your final score. So that is pretty much it. Crossing off columns or rows will give you bonuses that can be used to give you other things that can be used to give you other things, etc., etc., etc. So everyone loves roll and writes. They give you fantastic combos, and this is no exception. Steph, to leave anything out?
Don't think so.
Most victory points wins. In the case of a tie, the case of a tie, the tied player further ahead on the development track wins the game. Otherwise, share the victory.
Okay.
So I got a little bit of a bend on my paper here. All right. It is me first. What do you look for?
Can I see the rules?
Yeah, you guys see the rules? Oh, this is called, I think it's called the depot. This little shield track here.
The depot.
The depot. All right. Who won this game the other day? We played with James and Susan. I do remember that. I actually would like a really bold marker so that people can see what I'm doing.
But I don't want it to sink.
I'm not. I'm going to put another thing behind it. Ta-da. Just so people can see clearly what things I've drawn and what things are available to us. Not available. I know you're like whining over there because you think I'm going to like mark on the... What? It's fine. Goodness. Look at her face. She's like dying over here.
Yeah. All right.
Taka says, thank you for the close-up.
Yeah.
You are super welcome. So.
Last second, somebody put 7,000 coins on me.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot.
That's bold.
On.
All right, I've got to look at these cards. I have not actually had a chance. So, I went heavy on the book track. I think I won because of that.
I won.
Oh, you won. Oh, that's right. You filled everything on your map.
I didn't get big points for
ridiculous.
Points for everything else.
You got points for all the middle stuff.
Yeah, I think, but I didn't win by a lot. I think I won by like 5 points. You were like 5 points behind me.
Well, we will see what happens here. What?
I wonder who cough timer will cough.
Suffice it to say, I am fairly terrible at this game. I am going to take the land route and go on this land route here, taking the wheat and the book.
All right, I gotta take a merchant.
And you can just cross right through them because you don't need these anymore. So just mark right through.
I'm going to take by the farmer.
This none of them are farmers. No, this is farmer.
I'm thinking. Hold up.
Okay, thinking, holding.
Gosh, I don't know. No, I'm gonna take this dude.
This dude.
Yeah, that dude. Sure, I'm gonna have this. Right down there.
Now, ones and twos are available. Notice you start off with one coin. That's how she's able to afford that.
Yeah, I spent a
right
coin.
on the bat.
Spent it.
And I can't buy any of those because
Mm.
now on the full 4-player game, there's a little citizen down here that everyone tries to rush for. Who does not exist on this map.
I know.
So that
but you
makes
still
things...
get the most. If you have the most trading posts, you still get a citizen.
Oh, I forgot to mention most max trading post equals free citizen.
Yep.
I forgot that during the game. I forgot that on the explaining. So thank you for telling me that, for reminding me of that anyway. I think I will just take... I guarantee what I get if I take this, I guarantee I'll get one of those.
Mm-hmm.
I will take him and take a water route.
Take a scholar.
You have to take a scholar.
Yep.
I'll take one of this. No, you take that. I will take the scholar. Do I want a coin? Do I want a trade route? Coin me. All right. These are done. Next 5. Stephanie.
Ah.
Yeah. Draw 5. Hit you.
Doing it.
There's no more. It's your turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Look at all the merchants.
I have a coin. I'm gonna use it.
Use it.
Well, I can wait. Hold on.
Whoa.
I'm going to take this farmer.
You taking a farmer?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm feeling this. Get the money. And oh, that gets me another money. How about it?
Oh, I think I messed up.
What?
Yeah, I messed up. I was supposed to take a book, which gives me a coin.
Okay.
The scholar is a book. It's not a coin, which this is better for me because I get the coin.
Right.
I'm just saying it was a...
Right.
It was a mess up. Not an asterisk. I didn't have to undo anything. I'm going to take this guy. That gives me C route. What? You had the chance to take it.
Heroic says, this game is on my table.
Whoa. That's a cheese.
Beep boop.
Beep boop.
Beep
This is a bot.
boop. I'll take this and buy.
What?
I'm gonna buy that.
This?
Yeah. Cost a coin.
Oh, I did that last turn. Didn't work for me.
I know, but more options this game
Worked
maybe.
for you. Maybe work for you.
Well, it basically, if you leave that for me, I get a book. So.
If I leave that for you.
Right.
Yeah.
If you leave it gives me a reason to. If you leave that for me, then I get that. But if not, I get that.
Yeah, you get 2 books.
What I want.
You want this?
Yeah. Got with that Sharpie. I don't trust you, boy. Stop. I like how he just blends in with the table.
I mean, he's just like green screened into the table with no green screen. Sure, you can have that, citizen.
I don't want that.
You just said how much you.
Well, it's just a trick.
Just trying to double trick me?
Yes.
No, it doesn't work.
Yes, it does. Okay, what do I get?
Uh,
This guy.
I'm taking this 4 in hand. Cost me both of these.
This guy.
This guy.
Gets me a good.
Me while I draw this guy.
This guy down here.
Yeah,
This is my citizen. Yeah.
Yep, and I have to mark him off. But I'm
Yeah.
currently
Picking.
picking 5 new ones.
Whoa, you did it.
Oh, our first woodsman. Welcome to the table.
Whoa.
I know, right? This looks fantastic for 2 road routes.
A road route.
2 road route. Dude. It's not the best light.
Slap a dislike. Gosh.
Gosh, what?
Darn it.
I think I'm just going to go everywhere.
Whoa.
See, that's a spool of thread, and that's the other thing. So I'm going to go get those.
Get it.
That is this and this, which gives me 2 coins. That's this and this.
I have no choice but to take that guy because it finishes this thing for me.
Yay! I didn't even try it.
This deed.
All right, get your monk action.
My monkey.
Monker.
So I'm doing that now. It's gonna be a black merchant dude, which is gonna buy me. Can't go up to this level, so I'm gonna buy that.
Oh.
What?
Number 5 is not even available in a 2-player game.
What 5?
Cross this out. This is not available in a 2-player game.
Good thing I didn't take that.
Yeah, me too.
All right, I'm buying that farmer guy.
With your monk?
Yeah, because.
Are you crossing out coins for these things?
Yeah, because now.
Oh, shoot.
Now I get a free Fama, which I'm gonna use.
And I can't take this shield.
And I get this.
So, yeah, this is how you kill me.
I don't know. And then I get a coin.
This is how she always kills me. She's gonna get me over here too. I don't know how she does this. It's every game. It's every roll and write game. She kills me with combos. I
have literally done nothing on this map. So
I don't understand.
We'll see.
I got 2 coins from this over here, and you're sitting there. Like, how do you do this?
For dice are not my friend.
Goodness. Yes, you need to connect with lane or water routes to claim trading stations. That is correct.
Yeah. I haven't done it.
Yeah, none of which you've done. Pretty funny.
Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna get stuck with Pharma.
Yeah, you're not getting stuck with that because I'm not giving it to you.
Right. I'm gonna walk somewhere.
Good in a book. What?
I'm gonna go on a road.
You never do that.
I know.
How are you going to do that? Oh, congratulations.
But like,
You said but like.
you haven't done that, so maybe I should do a different way.
Doesn't matter where you go, I'm going to follow you.
No, don't follow. Oh.
It's there. If you go a different way, I'm going to follow you.
I'm gonna go up.
Warning. Hey, guess where I'm going?
Do what you want.
Yeah, I want to follow you. Is what I want to do. You know what I want? I want to follow you.
Don't follow me.
Did it.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
I did it.
Me?
Yeah.
Game's almost over. Beep boop beep boop. Hmm. Wow, this is hard.
Wowzers.
Oh, that guy. I'm gonna build a trading post
Better.
by spending a coin. I'm building 4.
I'll work through it.
Okay. Michael has enough options that doesn't bother him.
Oh, that's correct.
But I wanted to do that before he decided to try and do that.
Oh, of course. I'm going to do that on 1.
On 1.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
I get it. Free farmer.
Oh, you got free farm?
Mm-hmm.
Got free farm.
For clearing that out.
Oh, that's nice. Nicey nice.
Nicey nice.
Okay.
Did you?
Yeah.
We're about halfway done with the game.
Horrible. Beep, boop. Mm. Wow.
What is this bonus here?
It's the woodcrafter guy, the brown disc guy.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's hard to see.
It is very hard to see. Okay, I will do. Blah.
Blah.
I'm gonna do the C guy. I completed the bottom row.
Good job. I don't get this.
It's the only way I'm getting trading posts.
Is you done?
Yes.
Taking this, building land route.
I was like, I'm gonna build all the roads this game. No.
Oh, that's me.
No, I'm not. No, I am not.
No, that's me. I am building all the roads.
Yep.
Decide where I'm going to build this road. Oh, that's cheese and wheat.
That's so cheesy.
That's cheese and wheat. Cheese and wheat gives monk.
Heroic.
What?
You get one action with the disc.
If you take a token, you can either do a standard action, a location action if you have the card, like I have this card. I can use, basically this makes my standard action for my knights better, so I probably would want to do that. Or you can do one up here. That's the three things you can do with your token. Anyway, I have a free monk. And I'm going to put the monk here, taking a crate and a book. It's yours.
I already did it.
My turn. There are 5 left, and they're all coming out.
Jeez.
They're all coming out.
Oh no.
Good land.
I'll take this guy.
String and book.
Now what?
That would indeed.
That's for you.
What?
I took
Oh,
it.
you took that. I'm still in the middle of mine.
Okay.
I've got one more road action. Cheese and book. Coin. Me again? I better maximize my stuff. 2 roads again.
Oh God.
I need wine and wheat. They're both way down here. So I'm going to have to do this wine and this wheat. That gives me 4 books.
Dang.
Which gets me a monk.
Wow.
And what do I want with the monk?
It's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna fill up that
I'm going to do what I can.
warehouse like super fast. And we're gonna name it Warehouse 13.
Another wine and wheat. Gonna try.
So then it's me.
So then it's you. Hey, which one are you taking?
Good things, I guess. I'm going to take this one. Fill in this circle.
Whoa.
Which gets me a monkey.
What?
So I filled up the row. I get
it.
this monk, which is gonna be I'm gonna spend 2 coins to buy something.
I gotta see what this thing is.
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
I think this is a gray.
That one's gray, yeah. Do you know what this means?
Yes, I can tell you.
Okay.
There's a really good card reference in the back of the book. That one is For each completely crossed out column in your bank, mark one space on your development track.
Oh. Huh.
Currently, it would be take him, get 2 books.
Yeah.
What is the Knigget one?
I think I'm just gonna do this one. I think it's this. Oh, it's for each completed goods column.
This is completed goods. Woohoo!
Looks like it.
I like that.
I get 2 books because I filled that, and then I get this. Okay. Well, I did it.
Last one for me. What am I doing with him?
What to do?
I think I'm marking off one and taking a trading post.
Yeah. I have 1 trading post right now. Yikes.
I should probably take number 3. And let me mark that off.
Okay. That's that.
That's that.
Wow.
Mark off bag 1, because guess what?
The game is over.
Bag is empty.
I feel like I did much better the first game.
I hope you did much better the first game.
Why?
Because I want to win this game.
No.
I don't think
On me.
I don't think I'm gonna win this game.
We'll see. 2 out of the bag, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not the 2 I want.
2 are
Oh.
oh.
Oh, you don't need. You basically filled in all your roads anyway.
Yeah, but I was gonna get this.
Oh. Okay, 5.
That's 2 of the 4 nights. God, so bad.
I got all of these.
So bad.
Now what? Oh.
Oh.
I'm going to buy.
Good job, you.
I'm going to buy this guy and see how that goes out for me.
Seems good.
The observatory.
Seems like a good plan.
I don't know. I have to take an action to do it, but
I'm gonna take this to mark
No.
this, to mark this, to mark one of these. What I want.
it's weird doing this. I can't do it anymore.
That's correct. I'm also getting a free. What one is that one again? That's the woodcutter.
Yep. Trading post basically.
And that means I can put a trading post on. Wait.
Yeah.
This is probably a losing strategy, but I'm doing it anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
What to do with this mess? I don't know what to do. If I do that, that's actually not terrible. I'm just gonna draw a road.
Draw a road.
I'll come south, which
where?
gets me.
Oh, cool, to my city.
What? You already found it?
That was the action I just took.
Okay, fine. I was thinking. I get a monkey, which is gonna do what for me?
Don't know.
Mm. What are you gonna do for me, monkey? I need. Why is this so hard?
Don't know.
I'm just gonna fill in this and maybe I'll figure it out.
I did that with a monkey.
Yeah. I get a coin.
Congratulations.
And I get a good, which is gonna get me 2 coins, which gets me this 4 points.
Good job.
Did it!
Good job, you.
Good job, me. Wow. And then you're gonna leave me with something.
This guy is available. So I'm going to mark him off here, and that will give me a coin and a good.
Hmm.
Okay.
Question.
Yeah.
If I get more coins, I get to mark this.
Yes. So that was, I did not explain that in the rules. However, if you have completely marked off your warehouse and you've already marked everything, then you get a shield in your depot. If you've marked off all of your wheat and you get a wheat, you get one of these shields. If for some reason you get a wild, you can't say, oh, I want it to be a wheat if you have things available. You have to take something that's available. But if everything is gone, you get to take one of these depot shields here. If you have your bank marked off and you get a coin, then you get one shield in your depot.
Basically, I have no more coins to circle, so I get a shield.
You get a shield when you get a coin.
All right, so I'm going to do this as this, which gets me a coin, which is really
a shield.
A shield. And a good.
Sure. That's this.
Yep.
Me.
You. Well,
a lot of goodness here. But this looks really good and tasty.
no.
Yep, it closes off number 2.
No.
Land routes are done.
Well, that makes me very sad.
Makes me very
I was gonna do it.
I know. This land route looks really nice because it's cheese and key. Wheat. Cheese and wheat. All right. And I get a monk. Hey, it's a monk.
Oh, what are you gonna do with that monk?
Might do that again.
Well, yeah.
I mean, in for a dime, in for a dollar, right?
Right.
And I get a coin. And I get a good.
Okay.
Closing up that warehouse, you're closing up the bank.
I'm gonna use the merchant to buy the tavern because that's my only hope.
Yeah, because you can't otherwise get any.
And that's going to get me a monkey
Monkey.
and another shield. And the monk is going to do what for me?
Don't know.
I guess I'm going to buy another card.
Whoa.
Cost $2.
Yeah, but you don't care. This one gives you a free trading post.
I mean, sure, I'll buy 8.
You can just erase the
Yeah.
scribble if you want, because that's sort of hard for you to see.
And I get this thing, which is another one.
Taking that went
Oops.
way over there. That is going to be a trading post.
To be.
It doesn't matter which one it is because they're all now the same. For me anyway. So I'll just put them all together. You no longer have to scribble because you don't have to worry about it. And that costs me this, which gives me 2 books, which gives me a shield.
Yeah.
It you.
Yeah, it's me. So basically anything can be 2 coins, which is basically 2 circles there. It's hard to argue with stuff like that.
2-point play.
I get 2 circles. So 4-point play.
4 for you, yes. Well,
So
shoot.
I'll do it.
I've got this guy.
I got a feeling.
Ooh. That's only going to be a boring old good. I easily get just about everything. Actually, everything is within reach. I will cross off the. Oh, it's not the one I wanted. I wanted to get this one, but whatever.
If you remember, just mark it.
No, it's fine. I will survive it.
That was you as the last person. So
Yep.
then I go.
You get choice of these 5.
I'm taking that, dude.
Yes, you are.
I think this is a hard stop, so
That is a hard stop.
there's only so much good it does for me.
That is correct. I better keep pushing this as hard as I can till I can't.
Yeah. I probably should have taken him. I'm going to take this guy and use a monk to do this monk action, which allows me to zoom up to the next multiplier, but I don't get any bonuses.
Okay.
I would get this guy, but not the common bonuses.
Would you?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Okay. Good luck, you. I guess I will take this. So I had planned on coming down here, which would have filled me up, but no, it would not have filled me up. And I get those 2. I can. You're wondering if I don't care. No, I need to fill it up just to make sure it happens. And that gives me citizen.
Wow. I get this, which is gonna get me a good. And
10 left.
this. Oh, there's 10?
Yes.
Wow, I didn't realize that. Okay. Okay. Well, I like that, I guess.
Nope. Don't like it.
You haven't used any of your monks.
Not going to either.
You're like, those are points.
Don't need to. Those are indeed points. I'm not going to let you get extra books. So, nope. I'll take the baby action.
Buy a trading post.
Good job.
It doesn't really matter. I'm in Orleans, so I'll take Orleans.
Not that. I'll do that to get a coin.
I'll do that to get 2 coins.
Boo.
It's hard to argue that action.
I'll do this to get a coin, which gives me a monk. I mean, I hate to put it down here. I think I will just spend it. I take another trading post.
Yeah, I mean, that's really good.
I got to.
I mean,
Last 5, you get first shot.
okay.
Take it.
Uh-huh. I'll take this knight.
Nope.
What do you mean, nope?
Nope.
Doing this. I got to.
I was hoping that knight would come out, and he didn't. Screwed me. Yeah, there's really nothing I can do with all this mess. A whopping book and a wheat. One book and a wheat, which gives me the book is here. The wheat gives me this. That good gives me this.
I mean, that's
That's
good.
as good as I can get.
I'm going to take this guy.
Yeah, not
and
so
get
good as a guy.
4 books.
I'm one short.
I got this little dude.
Yep.
And then that's going to get me
I'm one short on the multiplier.
coin.
Really sucked.
Or should I spend it?
How many trading posts you get?
You beat me there. I think I'm gonna spend.
I only got 2 citizens, so it's not going to matter.
Oh, I can spend. I can use my last one as a monk action, which spends 2 coins to buy whatever. So I get the 7 points here and the last thing here. I mean, why not, right?
I don't know.
All right, did it.
Can't answer that for you.
Couldn't get that, but that's fine. I have 3.
Did poorly again.
3 trading posts. 4 citizens. What?
You tell me 77. I love the game. I'm terrible at it.
What? You laugh at me?
It's a sign that you have too many points.
I think.
That's what I said.
Is it?
I said 74. She got 76. I got 54. Yeah, destroyed. I don't know how to play this game. Don't follow me.
Well, this time I'm like, okay, this shield track looks really powerful. I didn't do enough of it last game, and I'm like, how do you even do it? So this time, like, I focus on this. Okay. Yeah. Just trying to explain my strategy.
Everyone sees your strategy. It's clear.
It's clear as mud.
No, it's clear what you did. I see what you did.
Last time I filled up my whole warehouse and got a whole bunch of points that way, but I think it was better to just fill up the coins and keep getting coins and then boost that shield track. So it worked out for me. I think it does a pretty good job. It feels like Orleans, but in a streamlined version. I don't mind the drafting of the tiles. In normal Orleans, if you aren't familiar with normal Orleans, you actually are deck building your bag. So you're pulling out these guys from a bag for your own personal use. So there isn't like sharing amongst people.
So there's no bag building in this.
Right. It's just.
But your engine comes from your board.
Yeah. And so in the real game, like if Michael were to go pick up goods on a trading route, they're no longer on the board. You know what I mean? So he has those goods, but in this, everybody can collect the same goods from the same route and everything. So.
But what about the same route?
Yeah, that too.
Okay.
So yeah, I think the game does a pretty good job of. It feels like Orleans, but in an easier capacity. It's very easy to get into if you already know the symbology and like what the people do. I mean, there isn't that much variety. Like, oh, that the knight goes on the pathways and the sea guy goes on the water, and you know, it's very simple.
Hate drafting is a thing too. So.
For sure. It looks like a lot of symbols, but it's really not all that complicated. So I think that, you know, it might look overwhelming, but it's not, in my opinion. I think it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I'm not sure.
That's
like
the fifth time you said pretty good.
Yeah, I'm worried like with a lot more plays that it might feel samey.
I don't think so because of the cards.
Well, that's why. Yeah, I think that's good. It allows for different strategies.
I am not sure how many different paths there are to victory. So, and that's always my concern with rolling rights is that there is one dominant path to victory. If you always do this, you're going to win.
I did the same thing twice in 2 games and I won. So I do wonder that. It's really hard for me not to go towards the money strategy because I want to buy everything. I want the cool ability. So it leads me to get money. It leads me to spend money. Therefore, I'm already going that way. So I don't know how many different paths for me because that's just kind of how I'll always go.
Yeah, I didn't want to take time analyzing all the cards because that would take a while on stream. I saw, I could get double night move. I'm gonna go double. I'm gonna zerg the board, see if I can do that.
Makes sense. Like right. I usually pick a card like, oh, that card looks great. Let's get it and see what happens.
Right.
And so, yeah.
Yeah, you had like 10 cards by the end of the game.
Yeah. So I was glad we were able to play it again. Yeah.
Definitely
worth
checking out if you are a fan of rolling right, flipping right, drawing right, whatever the aimed right games. And people who love Orleans, which I personally do. Orleans and Orleans Invasion and all of the expansions.
You even played Intrigue, which is just crazy.
Not.
It's just so mean.
So, yeah. Oh, this is mean already. So I'm sure that this is child's play compared to Intrigue.
Way more. So yeah, I'm glad that they are continuing the line of Orleans because I think it's fun.
I agree completely. So be sure to check out Joan of Arc, Orleans, drawn right.
We'll be right back.